Tonight, we visit Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, Uniontown, PA, 2021 Halloween Haunt Stop number 6, and Tom was here. Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, well, I'm in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and we're here to check out Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. Now, Haunted Hills Estate, if you're familiar with the channel, is kind of my home scare away from home. Aiden and the team here at Haunted Hills Estate have really embraced the little channel here, and they have been very kind to have me come out to all of these haunts. The first time I came out here, about this time last year, I came out, I wasn't in contact with anyone here. I wasn't even sure what I was gonna do. It was just kind of like something to do a video on. And really, it was him reaching out to me after I posted that review video of Haunted Hills Estate Screampark that kind of opened the Halloween haunts avenue of the channel, because I never considered before that haunts would allow me to film a portion of it or any of it. It was just one of those things where it was like, well, if you know, if he's reaching out to me and saying, hey, come out to our Christmas event, wonder if anybody else will reach out. And it really just snowballed from there. So Haunted Hills Estate Screampark is a fantastic haunt. I'm always excited to see what they do with it, because they don't rest on their laurels out here. You know, you're not getting the same experiences. Now, you're getting the house experience, you're getting Experiment 31, and you're getting the Haunted Trail. Those names are the same. Those experiences, from what I've heard, are not. So it's going to be interesting tonight to see Haunted Hills Estate Screampark in all its glory. I have actually watched some YouTube videos of people that showed up earlier in the year, and some of the they really build it up this year. There's definitely new things that are in the Midway, new things that are kind of, you know, a new photo op experiences. So I'm really looking forward to checking out the sights and the sounds of Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, Halloween Haunt Stop number 6. Let's go. Okay, after a security check, we have made our way into the Screampark, and wow, it is really different. I love the stage edition. There are various Instagram selfie photo ops of various characters, and just the layout is so much better. And at times, you know, when they kind of did like, they circled the line kind of around the entire place, and if you were going in a different direction, in some cases it was tough to move, but the layout's way better, the security's better, where they're doing like various checks and things. Everything about Haunted Hills Estate first impression for 2021 was a lot better. This photo op is amazing. Look at that thing. It's awesome. That's another cool two-person photo op here. Yeah, they added quite a few themed photo ops that are really amazing. And yeah, if you're wondering why this is a voiceover, it's because I'm sticking it to the music royalties, man. You won't get me, copyright man. But yeah, just they really added some nice characters and decor to take various photo ops with. It's amazing. The addition of the stage here, as well as this like picnic like sitting area, is great. It really adds more seating. You know, if you're sitting down for food, you're sitting down to take a break after, you know, going through the haunted houses. It's just a nice little space, and the fact that they stuck the queue line closer to the house and to Experiment 31 really increases the main area space.
Amazing twerking Birdman.
Yes, indeed. We had a good conversation last time.
Yeah, we did.
You told me a lot of different. Yeah, you told me a lot of different stuff.
Oh yeah, wait till you see them.
Oh, I'm very, very excited for it. Oh, you got him. Okay, so the first haunt of the night is the house. Let's go check it out. See what's new. Yeah.
That one's bigger, a lot of bigger animatronics.
Bigger. I like bigger. I like better. I'm thrilled with it.
Oh, I'm open. Well,
Oh, we get tickets.
yeah, you gotta be in there.
Gotta get your ticket.
Nice quick little thing.
Good question.
Alright, go ahead and wait at the train on the right.
She makes me grow fun, man. Bad money today. So my doing some snack. Welcome to the Manor. This is Edgar, and this is Edgar's Manor. Edgar was a very, very mean man, especially when he lost his wife. He didn't want to live anymore. He tortured people, animals, you name it. He did it. The book you see here, he sold and he tortured, he danced, he took his fingernails, hair, eyelashes, bones, skin, you name it, it's in there. He wrote the book, A Witch in the Woods. You might meet her, look it up. You might go out. She cursed it and opened up around. So the things you will see in here, the bigger things, things that aren't human anymore. They're out of their mind. Some have skin, some want your skin, some are very hungry. Like I said, Edgar's very mean. He did not feed these people. So, welcome to your hell.
Low bridge. She wants to play dollies.
I like dollies.
Please play dollies with me. Play dollies with me!
She didn't play. It's not right. Mean. You didn't play.
We're not done with it yet. That was only fun.
I would so much.
I don't think you're like my first time here because I don't remember.
That was a good.
I was so wrong. Hello.
Mommy's on the table, and Daddy's in the stew. All I need is a little piece of you. Make it horrible. Make it hard. Give me a leg. Hey, Arnold.
I like the chef.
You want to get out of here?
Oh.
Well, do ya?
I mean, you're asking me out? I'm a married man. That don't mean.
I mean, if you want to get out of here alive,
Oh.
let's start running. Use those legs of yours.
Hello.
I'm Amadeus, and this is Doug.
Ooh, Doug. Nice to meet you, Douglas.
With my brothers.
Doug's friendly.
Yeah, super fun.
Wow.
Oh, there's the bird now.
So let's talk about the first haunted house. It's just the house. It is the main manor of Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, and man, oh man, is it really good. It's always themed on point. They extended it this year, and you know, if someone who's been through it now 4 separate times, I did notice a major extension to it. All the scare actors are playing their part very well. They're even doing situations where they are actually following people around to sections beyond their section. Usually when you're, a scare actor is kind of tied into a certain section, but I saw on more than one occasion some of the scare actors actually leave their section and follow us around to attempt to scare Matt's girlfriend Bethany. They were zoning in on her. There was a little girl in the nursery that was really coming after her and kind of came in between me and because I was behind Bethany. She came right in the middle and followed her down the path to attempt to scare her further. So it was really really well themed. I can't remember the actual character's name, but I do know that he has a head on a stick, and the head on a stick's name is Doug, and that was in the house, and his mask or whatever, I don't know if it was a facial covering, a mask or whatever, it was amazing, like very well themed and really on point this year. I thought the handling of the queue outside of it so much better than in the last few years. I didn't realize it was something that needed to be redone, but the way they redid it was so much better, and just even like a different out, like the way you go out now, instead of going out into kind of the main area, you go out through by the entrance. But I really enjoyed it this year, and I thought it was a blast. Okay, second haunt, Experiment 31, Fear Lies in Darkness. I'm very curious to see what they did with this one, because Uncle Twisty was talking it up. Oh, real foggy? That's fun.
Exciting. So, as you can see, we sadly had to up more production, so it's going to be very foggy in there.
There you are. Hey there. I know I found you somewhere. Wow, you're right this fog.
That is very foggy. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can... Is there like... Where does this go? We're getting a personal Twisty tour.
Yeah, we are.
Oh. That's bubbles? That's bubbles, I'm in.
That was bubbles. Oh, that's bubbles. That was bubbles. Why didn't you sacrifice her?
Bunny?
Everything's coming through! She said I'm single. You are single.
I like a well-lit room. Hit the red button. Matt, hit the big red button. Hit the button. Nothing. That happened when I hit the button. Oh.
You want my experiment?
Thanks for leading the tour, Twisty.
He had so much fun.
You know, Bethany, I like you a lot.
You sure? You don't want to? You want to go back?
She can come back.
No.
Listen, I'd love on for you.
Okay. House number 2 was Experiment 31. And Experiment 31 is kind of like their laboratory lair style haunt, and we had a special guest actually join the haunt with us, Uncle Twisty, who's the main character. I believe the main character. He's on the sign at Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. I believe he's the official main character of Haunted Hills Estate, and he is really good at what he does, and he is a blast. And he had a good time kind of leading the way for us through Experiment 31. And man, it is, they are pumping the smoke machines. Outside of Kennywood, Kennywood was pumping the smoke machines this year. But Haunted Hills Estate Screampark might have beat them in terms of that Experiment 31, because it was real foggy. Like, I couldn't see in front of me. And there was a point where we were attempting to go through, and I didn't know if I was going inside like a wall where like the scare actors would be, or if it was the main trail, as it was so foggy. But they extended this one as well this year. The actors being encountered inside were really good. Unique masks and designs that I haven't seen in any other haunts. Definitely unique to Haunted Hills Estate, where they're really high quality scare masks. I don't think it's makeup that they're doing. They have to be masks, but man, are they really good. I was really impressed by some of them. And the bunny costume and the large scale animatronic snake that was in Experiment 31, really, really good as well. So definitely a blast to walk through. It's shorter than the house, I believe. I'm almost certain it is, but just a fun little walk through. What I like about Experiment 31 at the end, and it's happened almost every time, is that they have no problem chasing you out of Experiment 31. And that did happen here, where they will actually leave, the scare actor will actually leave the haunt and then go back and then come back out again. A very cool, nice little tactic there. But it's a blast to walk through. And I really was partial to the Christmas version of it last year. I thoroughly enjoyed that, but this was a really good run through this year. And at no point did I feel like anybody was like the scare actors were all strategically placed. I didn't feel that there was a ton of dead spots or dead areas. Maybe it helps that Uncle Twisty was in maybe a couple spots where there were smaller dead areas that he came popping out of like a wall, or he came messing around with someone. But either way, it was a blast to walk through. Okay, it's time to walk the trails. 5 separate haunts in this trail. Let's go check it out. We went here last year. It was like after a rainy night. I was like, you better build a slide next time.
I said, how fun would it be if when we come into winter that snow too?
That would be amazing. It's a little better. Yeah, it's better now. Oh, good. Please eat. Don't interrupt a good meal. Oh.
I'd love to take it for you. I'm looking for a new one.
Very popular man, the Jack Daniels.
Are we just walking around? Oh!
No, I don't think that hears.
No.
Hey, I want y'all to yell. Hey, piggy, I want y'all to yell there. Louder than that. Where's the pig fruit?
I smell bacon. I smell pork. Run, piggy, piggy, since I got a pork. Run, I love bacon.
Oh my god. I'm tremendously out of shape. Painfully, horribly out of shape. Listen, Zombieland applies here. If you go on the trails, cardio. I forgot all the times you go up and down and around and through. It's an unseasonably warm October evening, and I'm wearing a hoodie because I want to carry all my camera stuff with me. And I'm feeling it. I am feeling it after the trails. Okay, last event of the night is the trail, the Haunted Hills Estate Screampark trail. You know what's funny is that when I did this last year in October of 2020, I was in much better shape. I had lost a ton of weight going through the pandemic of 2020 that I actually, you know, I know some people gain weight during the pandemic. I actually lost weight during the pandemic. So in October of last year, I was probably 50 pounds less than what I am now, maybe more. I felt it. One thing about this trail, if you are a bigger dude, there will be times where you will be huffing and puffing your ass through this trail. It is no joke. You are walking in, as I mentioned in the original video, you're walking in the woods for a mile. Now, which is all well and good if you're a hiker. It's all well and good if you're in shape. But if you're a fat dude like myself, you're going to be laboring a bit. And when we got to the point where it was to the end, towards like the corn maze and stuff, I was feeling it. And then when we went through the corn maze, you're zigzagging up that hill. By the time we got to the top of the hill, I ran to the concession stand to grab a drink because I was like, oh, I'm wounded. But let me tell you this. The theming down there is really good. If I had any knock on that, which it's hard to knock on a Hills Estate, they're just incredible what they do, but there is a portion of the trail where you walk down this long, it's in between I think 2 zones, and you walk down this really long path and you feel like something's going to happen, so there's an anticipation build up there, and then it's just a point where it doesn't, like there's a considerable walkthrough where there's just a little bit of dead space. Now that's not a knock on this, because every area, once you get to an area where there's like a bunch of people around, is filled out and spaced out rather quickly. It's just there's like a long walk through where it's more anticipation than action. If I had one knock, and that's not, and I just think there's the potential that they could do more in that area. But obviously, you know, in this is a world of, I feel that Haunted Hills Estate Screampark was, well, they had quite a bit of scare actors throughout all of the experiences, and I felt all the scare actors did an amazing job. So it wasn't like, oh, this is like I think it was an intentional dead spot and not a dead spot because they couldn't get someone there to work it. It was just like, hey, here's this walk between, this one theme to the next theme, and it just happens that they're further away and you got to take a walk. I just feel like there's more they could have done. Even if they put like one person in the middle of that road, it would have added to the theming a bit. But that's the only knock, and that's me reaching for a knock. Because I enjoyed all the rest of the themed areas. There was a point in the butcher, or the point where they were cutting up a pig, where one of the scare actors that actually I believe I ran into in Christmas time and very familiar with actually came flying out. Like he made like a leap at our group, like he jumped. I don't know if he jumped off something or whatever, but he made a solid jump there that was unexpected, because you're not expecting something to. It's one thing if someone jumps out at you, it's another thing if someone literally jumps out at you, where they're like in the air and they jump out at you. I wasn't expecting that, so that was a solid scare there, because it's really the unexpected. It takes a lot to give me a scare. Now, I get startled all the time, and I was startled plenty of times in here, but like scare, when I say scare in the sense of where like it's enough to like knock me back, more than a startle, and yeah, he did jump through the air that I was not expecting. There's also some gunshots. There's a gunshot. There's a couple other interesting things that happened down there, and it ends with that corn maze. Now, we didn't really get any scares in the corn maze except for one and then one at the end, but there's a large section of the corn maze where like the group behind us ended up getting like the scares and we didn't. But there was one good one almost at the top of the hill, and then at the final point where people chased the group out with like chainsaws and stuff was pretty good. But all in all, a really good experience.
I am a little bit. I could eat something.
Hey, we got souvenir cups this year.
These chicken fingers look good.
Get some.
What are you, 2?
Love chicken fingers.
So do I. You ever seen that before where they say, when people order chicken fingers, what do you do? There's your photo off behind you.
Over to the right of the stage, we have Mountain Man Axe Throwing from Morgantown, West Virginia. $5 for 10 throws. Come try to hit the target, fail epically, and have your friends laughing. Also, don't forget to check out Beck's Concessions right over here.
Hello.
Experiment 31.
Hi.
And a gift shop.
Oh, it was a blast. Thank you. Exactly right. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Aw, why didn't you get to terrorize me this year?
Did you enjoy?
Oh, it was a blast. It was such a blast.
Well, the owner's sister makes these things here.
Oh, yeah? What are they? Fingers?
The fingers and the finger boards and the voodoo dolls and the foot necklace.
Oh, wow.
She makes all that by hand.
That's unreal.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, the fingernails, amazing. Look at that.
Right?
Detail on that. That's amazing.
A lot of the decorations are done by Tracy. We've brought in some jewelry. A lot of there is some homemade jewelry.
Yeah, there's definitely. I see the space. There's more to it this time.
There is.
Very
and
nice.
They, like actually enclosed a space.
Yes, very cool.
And Frank's new.
Yes. I like him.
Isn't he cool?
Yes. It's amazing. Yeah, jewelry and everything.
Uh-huh.
Very cool.
Yep.
As seen on Travel Channel, Channel 4 Action News, The Scare Factor, HauntWorld.com, Trib Live, Tom was here, perhaps? Time to update that banner, I think. No, I'm kidding. Well, that'll wrap it up from Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. Always a great time at this haunt. I'm such a fan of this place. As you've seen, you know, from the limited amount I can show you, just what a fun, incredible experience is. Aiden and the crew here at Haunted Hills Estate really support the channel. They did invite us out. They did give us the RIP front of the line fast passes to go through the haunts. They were kind enough, you know, people were stopping by. Everybody seemed to watch my videos. Girls in the gift shop were sweet. All of the scare actors were on point. Everybody was really, really over the top kind to me here, and really made it overall great experience. When you have an additional experience like this where, you know, people are watching the videos, they're liking the videos, they're liking what I do, they're liking, you know, I'm liking what they do. It's just fun all around. You know, it was like a Cheers thing where like everybody knows your name here. And like I said, thank you to everybody that stopped me and reached out and said they watched the video before coming out, or they watched the channel. Kind of blown away by the experience tonight, that everybody was so kind to watch it. But really, really incredible performances tonight from all the scare actors in all the haunts. And I don't say that enough when I'm reviewing haunts. The scare actors at Haunted Hills Estate Screampark are on point. Everybody's doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. House was awesome this year. They extended the house you know, it's funny because I've been through this walkthrough now with October of last year, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and yet it felt like a completely new experience walking it through this time, which is incredible. What the hell, that's just an amazing experience. The house is a very fleshed out portion of it. It's amazing. And I really have a good time at the house. Experiment 31, there were some interesting, very scares there. It was very foggy in Experiment 31 this year. And Uncle Twisty, you know, who's the main character here at Haunted Hills Estate, kind of gave us a private walkthrough and tour of the Experiment 31. He's a great character, and we had a blast walking around with him. Always a good time, Experiment 31. Now the trails, where the hills get their name at Haunted Hills Estate, because you are going to need some cardio action. You're going up, you're going up hills, you're going down hills, you're going up trails, you're going down trails. Look, if I ever want to start the weight loss channel again, and I think I may have to after tonight, if you see a new weight loss video, it's because I struggled my fat ass trying to get through these haunted trails. But amazing, great experience all around. Such a blast. And apparently people were watching my video before coming out to Haunted Hills Estate. I had quite a few people come reach out and talk to me and say you know, that they watched my video before coming out, which is amazingly cool. So thanks everybody who stopped to say hi. The group of young girls, I fortunately didn't get their name, that actually wanted to take a selfie with me like I'm some sort of celebrity when I have 2,000 subscribers. But look, it was nice just the same. But that'll wrap it up from Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey did, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. I know you can't see it because it's too dark, but a Tomwashere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, and Clubhouse. But when it comes to Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, my scare home away from home, I can say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.